Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream. Can we get some bananas in chat please? Ollie95ZX as always seems to be first with the bananas. Ems Cow, Ripper Gaming 007, JG424, Bill Cooper Hicks, Ebank 2000, Pony Butch, James DeBruce, Simon B4, Camo J, Derp Suma, Joel Kip, Maxikais, and Chasmeister Tutorials. Thank you for the bananas. I could keep on reading on because there's so many bananas there. Just want to say thank you to everyone for doing that. Probably many of you watching today don't know what this game is. This game might be for you, it might not be. But right now we got some resubscribes coming through. We have a new subscriber with Richardor, so thank you for subscribing to the channel. A resubscribe for Nobby Nuts for 19 months in a row, approaching 2 years there, Nobby. And also Bleed Green for 2 months. So let's jump it. The bananas are still flooding through chat. Okay, peeps, I get the idea. The bananas just ain't stopping right now. Cool, so I have a little guide. I decided to do the research rather than try and wing it because I felt like trying to wing getting this achievement would be difficult. How can I show you much of the game? Not really. I mean, the game has a campaign. That just looks like a campaign screen, right? If you haven't seen this game before, chances are it's going to be probably a bit confusing. I can't stream on either of the Hermitcraft servers at the moment. The connections to them are appalling, and I decided rather than not stream, there's something that I want to do on this game because I never actually finished it. So we're going to create a custom game and attempt to get an achievement. We're going to play with this character, Laney, right here. Now, you're seeing a skill tree down below, so when we play this game, you know, you have skills that you can unlock and use. That's kind of like a standard thing. Except this is like a board game slash card game slash deck building game that you can play in a variety of ways. We're going to play in endless, which means you play until you fail and die miserably. JG says, is that Theresa May? Which one? Her? Yeah, I can see the resemblance there. We're supposed to do this with 6 starting purchases, which might be a little bit cheaty in some regards, but you know, you can get the achievement by doing it, so technically not, I guess. There was no instructions on if I should change the deck. This is something you can do. Here are the different cards in the deck. So there are quite a few aspects to this, and I want to explain it in a way that I hope you can understand it a bit, but that's probably not going to happen too easily. Let's go back because we're not changing anything here. The Lostine says, what game is this? It's Concrete Jungles. So in order to clear a tile, a row of 6 down the front here, you have to score points, which you could do by placing down a diner, which does 2 points to the tile in front of it, and then a house, you know, right in front of it, and then you'd have 2 points on the side. Now currently, I think the first row is 3, and then you need the red number up here, 4 points to clear a tile. So when you place down a card, like the houses, you'll do 1 red point, and when this reaches 72, that number goes up. So as the game goes on, the requirements to clear a row goes up and up and up. The 6 number here is your economy. We need 7 economy points to get another one. And when you place down a card, the yellow one gives you more economy. So as you place down cards, you build your economy, you also build up the requirements to clear tiles. The instructions were to go for something called the Royal with Cheese, which I believe is a... Aha! So we just need to add the Art House Cinema, and that allows us to discard a card. I kind of don't want to discard a card straight away, but I guess if anyone, the restaurant is probably... Oh, it's when I place it I can discard. Okay. Right, so now what we need to do is get all the way up to tier 6. We just need to play the game like normal. I have loads of starting purchases. I won't get into that straight away. I'm not sure why they set the strategy to that. Okay, so let's start by placing down a house. So up goes this by 1 point up here. We place down a diner behind it. You know, that set this up a couple of points. Now that's got 2 points. I believe it's 3 to clear our first rows, and then it'll be 4. Okay, so we could put points here on the second row. Now when it comes to these tiles, they reduce points. You see how there's those red spots? They're going to take away points, which is bad, of course. Oh, we've got an Art House Cinema. Let's put you there. Let's put the... So it's going to let us discard one. And believe it or not, what I'm going to discard are the houses. And I don't think... It doesn't remove it from your deck. It just removes it from our build list, right? Sometimes you can remove things from the deck. V Coctifier, I can't say your name, says a bit late but bananas, and Spergris we're here with bananas as well. Welcome, people. Ems Cow saying, it says Concrete Jungles. Refresh the page if you don't see it. Yes. Just trying to catch up on... What's a lot of people are saying... streaming Minecraft. Well, here's the thing. Before you assume it's clickbait, that I'm trying to do this, that and the other, what does my video on YouTube say? It says Concrete Jungles. Before I started the stream, I updated the information of Concrete Jungles. Sometimes that stuff doesn't go through. Sometimes mistakes happen. Anyway, so a factory will give us free economy. These are great for building your economy. If you group them together, they form a block. Now this card right here gives you +1 economy for every other building in the block. So that'll give us 2 economy points. And yeah, there's strategies to playing. You know, you can put a lot of these in and build up your economy fast. It's cool. Stux versus says tactics game. I like it. Tactics is definitely a part of it, but it's a lot of other things at the same time. I really, really like this game. I think it's terrific. Now we're going to aim to just get the points to clear on each amount. Now a green would clear one for us straight away, so we'll hold on to that because we want to clear a combo. We also want to keep building our deck size. That's how we progress in this game, which is something we need to do, of course. Okay, now we need to start collecting points on this row. And what I'll actually do is put that there, of all places. That'll be just fine. Then the Art House Cinema can give this one. In fact, we'll put a house alongside it, put the Art House Cinema there, and we will discard the green for now. We'll use that again later. So thinking that'll be max block size. So we don't actually want to put that there. We want to put our factory here, factory there. Yeah, if none of this is making sense, it'll make sense at some point, I guess. Let's put you... we need to get more points. So I'm going to put that there. Put a diner here. A diner there. Can you see how we're clearing the rows? Nice and easy now. Punk says, I don't know how much this game, but I'm going to stick around. You know why? Because... Oh, thank you, because this is super streaming. Well, thanks for tuning in. If this is not your cup of tea, you're welcome to tune out. Like, it's no problem. So what we need is a green here to get that the points. And a green at the front. So that's what we're waiting for. So we can keep clearing tiles. We could also aim for more points, but I don't think that helps us build our economy that much. So the next thing we will do, I think, is put a house here, a restaurant there, and then we're left with this one here. So we're probably going to go for a diner. In fact, we'll do that. We'll put the green over here, put the thing there, and we will not discard that. We will discard the houses. Right, now we're going to get our economy. We're up to 8 cards in total. That's crazy. Now we can clear the front row with this card alone. So I think what we'll do is we'll start to just put the houses in and score lots of points as well. That might have been a bad move because we need to properly clear the points there. Okay, I know how to do that. So does that give us extra economy because of those already in place? I can't remember. Yes, it did. And it used both blocks. Right, so kind of skimping on space here. That one's going to help us clear it. Okay, so now would be a good time to clear the boards. And now all the tiles stroll away. Blind Glow says, no need to be rude, people. If you don't like this game, tune out. There you go, I'm not bothered. Yeah, people in chat are just saying they're tuning out. It's absolutely fine. I'm not bothered. Assumas Sam T says, hey OX, out of my Minecraft has changed recently. If that's a joke about apparently it says Minecraft, I mean, what can I do? I typed in, hey, we're playing Concrete Jungles on Twitch, and it didn't update. That happens. People get angry then. without thinking, oh, what if we already updated it and something went wrong? Anyway, we'll put in a diner there. So when we place a house down in this tile, we clear it. So we're not... When you're in a situation like this, sometimes it's a good idea to focus on... Let's see, we could put you... I'm going to put it there. Right, we might be able to make use of that 1 point. You can start to use this space for your advantage. So what we're going to do is put a factory here, an electronics plant. Oh no, it was already part of a block. Well, that means placing that was completely useless, unfortunately. We'll put the art house cinema here, and we will discard house. Right, and now we'll start to build up some points on our next rows that are coming along. These ones we have to get up to 4, I've just realised. It's probably time that we started building our deck, actually. I've been a little bit silly. Alright, so when it comes to deck building, you want to be careful about which cards you choose. Ones like this would be bad for our deck, because we're not playing with this type of cards, because they group together based on colour. That's a decent one, but you only get to use it once. And where we're at now, a library is probably going to be more useful. So doing that is good. We want to keep the size of our thing here relatively small. Another thing we can do is spend skill points, and sometimes these are replace a card in your deck with something else, which can also be very good. Replace a chosen card in your deck with a gazebo, +2 to a additional tile. So if we replaced a green with a gazebo, it would already be a little bit better, but what we'll probably see is that we'll want to remove houses at some point. It depends on what other cards you get. It's been so long since I played this, you see. Like, when I played it before, all of this would be very, you know, up front in the head. That makes no sense. It'd make complete sense what to do, but because I haven't played in a while, it's all a bit guessing and trying to remember. This card right here is actually really good. I kind of like getting rid of factories and electronics and just focusing on silos, because you stack them on top of each other. That little icon there means you can place it on top of another one. The Dimmy Channel says this game makes me feel stupid. Don't feel stupid, buddy. Just, if you don't understand it, it's cool. Right, I'm going to have a sip of my Ovaltine. I'm going to say it again because most of the chat is talking about the title. Look, I and the moderators have set the title to something else, and Twitch isn't updating it. So that's just that, okay? There's no need to go on about it, really. We also got a new subscriber here, Edifamily. Did I say it right, Edifamily? I believe that's a resubscribe, but Twitch sometimes be twitchy. Cheesy Toasty says, Asuma, how did you play this game with Cube Hamster? Did you use one computer or something else? We used Skype to do screen share, so that we played on my computer, but Cube could tell me what moves he wanted to do. This is a good one. +3 to max block size, +1 to adjacent building. Actually, it's not. It's the one where it does +1 to all things in the block. That's really good. These aren't particularly great at the moment. And I kind of, do you know what? I'm just going to take a silo, because we want to build our economy, and that's an easy way to do it. Okay, we'll take some more disposable cards with the bus station. Believe it or not, that one's sort of good, because you get a lot of economy out of it. So we'll take that. That's a good card to use early on. Park Square is fantastic, and use it over and over again. And then with one more card, we'll now be at this bit here. That's also good, but I don't know if delete means from your deck. I think we'll leave it at that for now and continue playing. We're also up to 5 points. So I just realised something really bad. We don't have enough points to clear the tile, because this one counts as... Is that 3 or 4? I think that's actually 3, it's telling us. It's 3. Right, so if I place the house there, we'll be fine. So now we need to start scoring 4 points. Okay, so we probably want to just get points to that immediately. A diner will give that the other 2. And we're not really ready for any of this. I'm going to have to put my little... What I tend to do is on one side of the map I'll have all of your red tile stuff. We're going to have to put that on hold because we need points in this area. Okay, we're kind of good. We're kind of good. If we put this here, then the two of those get the 4 points. Vikov to fire. I really need a way to say your name. Let's say VC says, "Hey X, can you please do a tutorial on how to make 2 shulker shells on Hermitcraft?" It's so Mohammed in chat is asking why am I not streaming on YouTube. I have a contract with Twitch. I'm not allowed to stream on YouTube is the answer. I used loot tables to make them drop two shells. So I've already done other tutorials on that stuff. If you go look that up, hopefully that'll be useful to you. Okay, so this is going to be a point gathering area. And now we're going to place this thing. And we're going to place it right there. Okay, but that builds 7 economy. So we can now pick out 6 cards again. So we need to put a point collector there. Ah, that one needed 5. So does this one here, I've just realised. Well, aren't we lucky we've got another one there. So, +1 to any point collecting building. I believe that goes across the entire map, so I could place it in a negative tile and then send it over here. We're waiting on that diner to come around at the moment. There you go. So a diner will clear that up to 5. Okay, now we're going to put a solo up here. And then the electronics plant will be part of that. That's a good spot to put it because it only affects the one tile behind it rather than run to the side in case we need to build there. Okay, and that gives us more economy as well. Sally Ann says, I've forgotten how much I enjoy watching you play this game. Thanks, X, to a great start to Saturday. Awesome, I'm glad you like this game. I really am. It's nice to see some people enjoying it. Okay, so we need 1 more point here. We need to start collecting points on these next tiles. Where's the best way to do this? I am looking at the library card. I'm going to put it there because when we place the library card, it sorts that problem out, right? That's nice and convenient. Okay, we've got our art house cinema again. I'm feeling like this row here is really going to need some points. So we will do just that. We'll put it there. And then we've got to get rid of something. I think the factory. I think right now we're running out of tiles to do that sort of stuff. Okay, so a diner could help us. And where are we going to put it? Because we need points here. May School's here in chat. Hey, buddy. Oh, actually, it's probably his automated message. We got a new subscribe. It's Derpy is best pony cause cute. Derpy is best Cody cause cute. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Crazy username right there. Craziest I've seen in a while. I think the best place to put the diner, believe it or not, is there. And then we get forced to play another one. I think this market is going to end up being really useless. There's like nowhere I can put it. Unless we do that, I think that's actually the best place we can put it. And we are running out of tiles, and it is getting a little bit hairy. We need to start clearing something here. That's a good spot for you to go. Okay, so houses down the front and silos I'm going to quickly stack with the one that we've already got. We've got 7 cards in the waiting. Bam. Right, let's go have a look at this again because we need to get all the way up to... Is it here or all the way there? No, it's there. This will unlock this stuff. So what did we automatically get? Extra houses. Right, we got 6 houses. This might be a bit of a problem. We want to reduce houses but get more point scoring tiles into the deck. Yeah, I'm remembering now. But a townhouse is great. So we should probably take a gazebo and replace a house with it. Now that's going to add 2 to a tile. So rather than having a point collector, we have less point collectors, but we give them more points. I believe Mousy Mars is in chat. Mousy, if you're there, hello. Or it could be Blind Glow trolling. A week ago I was searching for your vid on this game because I wanted to play it myself, but could not find it, and now I know the name of the game. Thanks, X. No problem, buddy. I can't see your name because of that glitch in chat. Concrete Jungle is obviously the name of the game. Remember, you can always go to playlists on my channel and see everything that I've played. Flicking through that, you'd probably find something that you're looking for if it's a game. Delicious, delicious Ovaltine. That's what I'm drinking today, but I feel like I need to drink a lot more of this right now. This is optimum temperature at 20 minutes in. So put your messages in chat. Let's have a read what people are saying. Apparently it's now updated to say it's streaming Concrete Jungles. Well, I entered that half an hour ago, so there you go. Twitch be twitchy. Oh, delicious. Right, let's do that. Let's do that again. I feel like we need 4 houses. And we probably need to get rid of a few other cards, actually. I've probably been taking the wrong types. I've also got to be careful. Some of these skills we need to wait until later to use. Remember, we're trying to get an achievement. It's 6 skills in a movie. Observe This and High Society are the other ones. Where are those? High Society collects 4 times points. This is how we're going to get the 99 point achievement. We only get to use it once as well, by the looks of it. Interesting. Monolithic Standards. That's cool. +1 to all tiles. These ones might help us get this done a lot easier. Anyway, back to the card shop. The scrapyard is good. I believe that deletes from the deck, so we should probably look at getting rid of the electronics. Although it's good for building your economy, we're not playing with big blocks. If you have power stations, they add to the block size of these, so that power stations and electronics is a really good combo. So we'll aim to do that. That'll help us build our economy. We'll aim to throw one of those in, and we'll leave it at that for now. Okay, so we need to start. We need our houses. I've just been throwing away the houses. Jeez, that's what we need right now. Look, we've got all these spaces ready to collect points. So that one on 3 is terrific. Let's get some points to this area. You can see there's room for houses. I might have actually really made a big mistake there. So if we put a gazebo from here to here, just getting all the points ready, aren't we? I mean, we could clear the front with a gazebo, so we need to leave this area relatively open in general, I think. Okay, another gazebo right there. An art house cinema here. Choose a card from the build list to discard. I don't want to discard a single thing right now. So we won't do that then. We'll place down this. That builds up our economy. We will place in a house on that tile. Okay. I think actually what we need then is a gazebo adding points somewhere around here. We could discard the restaurant. I believe it deletes it from your deck. Let's have a look at our deck. We kind of want to get rid of the electronics plant is what I said. That's going to be quite useless moving forward, I think. So we kind of need to use the art house cinema again. And I think that's the... Wasn't that where we tried to put it? And then it wanted us to get rid of a card. Let's get rid of the restaurant for now. We're not deleting it from the deck. We're just... There we go. There's the electronics plant. So here's our next 3 moves. We have to put in a house here. A house... I feel like we'd be smarter to do the +1 there. Like that. Okay, and then... Now we've got 2 ready to be cleared. Excellent. Now we're going to play the scrapyard so we can delete our... Yep, look, delete from your deck. So that is gone from our deck now, which is what we want. Very good. Hoang FTW says, I don't understand this game. Hopefully, I can. The way I'm playing and talking about it will at least make it able for you to follow along. You don't have to understand the ins and outs. Surely you can see the general idea, right? We are trying to build up the points so we can clear the tiles, and we're doing that with our deck, which we are building, and as I say, it is probably quite complicated. There are a lot of aspects to it. We've got all sorts of noises in my ear. We got a resubscribe for 2 months in a row from SipCole4 saying, Hi X, greetings from Italy, thank you for your great entertainment. No problem at all, buddy, thanks for resubscribing. We have 11 months in a row, 1 month away from a year, from N7 Delta Force. Thank you for resubscribing. And a donation here from SV Dragster. Thank you for the support, buddy. I appreciate it. No message with that donation, but thank you as always. Let's throw down a house on this tile here. So a house there and a house there, and if we get the points up on that one, then all of that will be sound moving forward. So we are starting to get a little bit cramped on space. I think clearing what we're doing now is not a bad idea. So let's throw in... Where should we put our factory? Yeah, it makes sense to play it before you then add negatives in case you need that space. Right, so we don't want to play a house because we're short. Well, actually, we can play it like this. That sort of wasn't what I wanted to do, but actually, look, the entire thing is full, so okay, whatever. What we want to do is add points here. And then that'll all clear. Right? Okay, there we go. We're shifting all of those out of there. I think our deck is okay at the moment, but we need to look at refining it again. Sarsaw says, it's a deck builder, guys. Imagine Dominion with a city builder. Yeah, it's also a city builder game, right? But sort of not. You're not really building a city, you're just managing where you place different things on the playing field. But yeah, you can see the comparison. So I believe getting a skill refreshes this. So if there's a decent skill to get, this tile cannot be manipulated by opponent. Right, that's not good for us. It involves opponents. That's possibly good, but I don't think that's a priority right now. What's this? One build option for 16 placements. I think we'll take this because it will refresh our options here. Give 2 cards to another player / discard. That's fantastic. We want that. We want to get rid of 2 more cards out of our deck. Which 2 they'll be, I don't know. This, by the way, is kind of like Silos. I forgot about that one. 4 economy. Like, that's going to help us build crazy fast. There's also a scrapyard here. I think we'll leave those options lingering as we move forward. This is cool. I like this game so much. And apparently we have over 500 people watching, so thanks everyone for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying what we're playing here. Ruben says, are these new levels? They're not. The game hasn't been updated much. I'd like to message the developer again and said, any chance of an update? But I think the game's popularity has sort of determined its fate a little bit, that it's not going to be a frequently updated game or anything like that, which is really unfortunate, but you know, it's kind of niche. I like it. I think it's great. But yeah. Okay, so let's start building up some more points. I think we want to get rid of our restaurant. It's not terribly useful. And this card is coming up. Right, we really need to think about what we're getting rid of because our cargo depot is coming up. So, what do I want to get rid of? Sculpture's good, gazebo's great. Green is probably lagging behind the gazebo a little bit, so greens might not be so good moving forward. I really think it's the restaurant that's holding us back. Maybe one of the houses, because we're going to get a townhouse soon. And then you get another one there, and another one there. So I think maybe we should look at ridding houses and restaurant for this round. And then we can even use a scrapyard to get rid of something else. So we have to hold on for a little bit. We've got our restaurant, and as soon as the cargo depot comes up, it means that the restaurant and the cargo depot are the only ones playable. So we have to place this. Let's put it there, I think. And then the factory... Oh, that's going to lower the points there, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to put it in that slot. And the next car... It's a diner! No! So this isn't going to work out. We could play the restaurant and keep gambling. It means we can place 3 tiles. I think I'd prefer to... Is there anything else in our deck that we wouldn't mind getting rid of? Maybe a factory? Especially with something like an office tower, it would be so much smarter. I think, unfortunately, we might be using it just to get rid of the one. Or should we get rid of a green? Because we don't have a green. I think we're going to wait. We're going to hold on to the cargo depot. And we're going to place that there. Okay, in comes sculpture. If we put that there... we desperately need points in these tiles. Okay, I think that's a good place to put that. Kind of desperately need houses as well. I was talking about getting rid of one. Okay, +2 to an adjacent tile. I believe that this here is in need of points. And so is that bit there. Yeah, we kind of really need the houses looking at the pace right now. So green is one of the ones that I would not mind getting rid of. And Art House Cinema I want to keep, so we can't... This card's going to ruin us. It's going to ruin us. Jeez. Hoang says, is it endless or level game? We're playing in endless mode. You can play it in many different modes and customize how you want to play it. Right, our next industrial area is going to be over on this side, I think, because of the way the tiles are being manipulated at the moment. So, silos we do want to keep because they're stackable. And now we've got some more houses. Place you there. Okay, we've got 2 and 2. That's only 4, where we need 5. So if we have an adjacent tile there, it means I've got to get... Actually, I can just put it there. Right. We're getting a card away from the build list. We could actually choose the cargo depot. But that doesn't make sense right now. And I have to do that, don't I? Oh, no. This ain't going well, peeps. I've got to get rid of it for now. Okay, let's look at the situation again. Where do we desperately need the points? Let's place the house first. We'll put the house there. It's the gazebo that can help us. That needs to give points to that block. A diner. We need to start getting points over this area, so we'll put it there. Right, 3 houses in a row, so we can really, like, get things up to speed now. Somewhere here, we're going to go up to 6 points. I think it's when we reach the next tile. That's crazy. Randy Nicole says it's a good game. It gets you thinking, and absolutely does, doesn't it? It's also like a terrible game for backseat gaming. To be fair, like when I've streamed this before, there's loads of people saying like, "Oh, you should have put this there" or whatever. Delicious Ovaltine. I'm enjoying it. Autism Father says, I'm not sure it's because it's 5 AM where I am, or if this game is really over my head, but I'm not grasping it at all. I think the problem is that there are a lot of overlapping aspects. Once you get them all in your mind, it's kind of easy, but every time I'm doing something, I am thinking like, okay, this affects these tiles here, and then we've got to think about our deck and how much economy are we getting. It does actually get pretty complicated. But it's not terrible once you've grasped it. Yeah, so right, we're going to put a diner here. I kind of feel like my deck is not really helping me progress in the way that I want at the moment. I could probably get rid of these things as well. We're kind of running out of space here, are we not? I think I need to get some houses down like pretty quick. Where's our next house? I'm starting to get a bit worried. Jeez. Don't like the look of this. I think we can put this thing here. That'll solve some problems for us. There you go. That solved a lot of problems. So now we need to start getting points to these 2 tiles. Oh, I need a house. This isn't good. We need a house. We are desperately running out of points. Believe it or... No, I can't place that where I was thinking. No, that won't go there. This might be the death of us if we don't clear this quick enough. This looks... like a terrible situation all of a sudden. I'm gonna I think we need to slow it down. Spaghetti Man says, did you know X is streaming Concrete Jungles on Hermitcraft? What? Well, Hermitcraft is the name of the streaming group. That's what you're seeing up the top there. Apparently Nightbot has crashed. PK Dennis says, oh, you should have put that there and this over here. And that last card on the roof for the local grocery store. Jeez, I should have done that, shouldn't I? What a doofus. I'll tell you what, we can sort of put a card there, as long as it doesn't do anything silly. Then we need to keep that one free. This is okay, so we can put a card there. And I think we'd probably be smart to try and clear this with just 5 points. Because then we can put something here and affect those 2 tiles. So we've got a gazebo coming up, that'll solve that problem, but we need a house for that one, so that is a good place to put... Oh my, all the wrong cards are coming up! No! What is going on? What is going on? Can we now put the restaurant there? We can get away with putting a restaurant here. Jeez, this is terrible right now. Houses, finally! I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, a silo, which will stack on our other silo. Where am I going to put these cards? Oh, I've risked too much here. I've risked too much. I think I might have sealed our own fate. We only have 1 heart, by the way, 1 life. Oh dearie me. I've goofed big time. There's not a lot I can do. I think I'm going to have to put a factory here, a silo there. Okay, and now we need to place the gazebo. We can place it there. Sort of didn't notice that, did I? But actually, no, what we'll do is we'll put the gazebo here. and give points to that one so it passes. Yep, we've rectified the situation here. Here's something you can do. You can place a card while these things are being cleared. I was thinking about putting the factory there, but it would, I think, undo this one. So we couldn't get away with cheekily placing it. Right, let's clear those tiles. We need houses, which we've got again to clear the next one. We now need to desperately start getting points onto these tiles. And I think when I got rid of that card, by the way, that deletes 2 from our deck, I think it went for good, which is really sad because... Oh no, it's still there. Right, we need to reduce our deck size. We've got an unbalance of houses and we need to get rid of these. I'm going to bring in a scrapyard to help us with that. And then a warehouse. That's an alright card to have on a frequent basis because it helps you trim. I'm going to definitely bring that one in. That also brings in the townhouse. Okay, that's great. And now we've got a lot more options here. Right, let's try and resolve this situation. Jeez. Billy96 says Ovaltine is chocolate, if I recall correctly. Ovaltine isn't. It is a tiny... If anything, it sort of tastes like chocolate. I'm not sure if it actually is. What it is a malt drink. You know Maltesers? You've got the malt on the inside. You can get malt drink, which is the taste of that. Then you get Ovaltine, which is like malt and a bit of chocolate. But I'm not sure if it's actually chocolate. Could just be like quite similar. Cheesy Toasty says, Asuma, when you played against Cube Hamster, how did you do it? I answered your question earlier, actually. We used Skype screen share. So in the game, you can play a 2-player game and take it in turns to play. We just did that over Skype while we were streaming. Technology! Yay! Oh, delicious. Right. Houses are going to go right here. Excellent. Now we need to focus on these two. And I believe... we could discard our factory. However, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice right now. I'm actually going to put it here. Believe it or not, I'm going to discard a house, which I'll probably come back to regret. Yes, because the warehouse and the scrapyard is coming up. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, so if we put a diner there, we desperately need to get points to that tile. We're going to put our townhouse, which collects double points here, so we get an 8. And now we can feed points to that tile and we can start focusing on those ones. So we can discard 2 cards, but we also want to delete one. It's kind of not the best time to play this. This will build our economy. It gives us 3 economy points, so that's okay. We're going to discard up to 2, so we only need to do 1. We're just going to discard the green for now. Right, this is interesting. The cards are coming at a very interesting rate. We're now going to delete our factory. We don't want that anymore. See you later. And the cargo depot, not sure if we're going to use it straight away, but it's sitting there ready to improve the situation with our deck. Okay, so we need 3 points here. And now we need to get some more points to that. Right, the restaurant is coming up. We want to get rid of that. That's terrific. So... let's get our points there. I think now might be the time to clear this front area. I don't really see a negative to that, so we're going to do this. And we're going to keep playing. And maybe the next card will be one we want to get rid of. I think getting rid of the silos wouldn't be a terrible idea either. Right, so we need to build up points here. We're going to place our diner on that side. And... I could get rid of houses because they're going to become a problem as we build our deck. You end up with too many of them quite often. Jacqueline Fox says Ovaltine is obviously bacon flavoured. Jeez, bacon flavoured drink. I'm not particularly a fan of bacon. I find bacon to be like a bit too salty for my taste. Not that I eat bacon. Ham T Bam says, hey, have you ever met any of the hermits and had a coffee with them? I get these questions all the time. The answer is no. Cheese Toasty says, did Asuma actually ever tell us what achievement he is going for? I probably missed it. We're going for the achievement, which is called the Penthouse achievement, where you have to get 99 points on a single tile. Kobe says, so you have to build up tiles with enough points and build a house on that, and that way you get more space. We have to, Kobe, we have to, let's go back from the screen. Nope, that's the wrong thing. We have to clear this. Right, we're going to always be placing tiles down, and we have to clear the ones at the front. And in order to do that, we have to reach the required points, which is... Where do I put my mouse to see it? It just literally appeared. There you go. No, there it is. Right, above the 5 on the left is a 6. We have to get 6 points. It was just there. That's going to go up to 7 really soon. So as you play, it gets progressively harder, but you're also building a deck and trying to... do you know, as I say it, I'm just thinking there's too many aspects for this to make sense. Larby Matt says, what country do you live in? I live in the U of K, believe it or not. Right, I think we're going to get rid of our restaurant now. Yeah. Right, we are going to discard. We could do up... Oh, well, apparently I only chose one before I got to potentially make a decision. Gee. And look what came up next. It was a factory. That would have been the perfect card to get rid of. Let's place down our silos. And then we're going to place Park Square, because obviously we need to start building up the points in this area. Right, so let's get some houses. Where are we going to put the art house cinema? Let's put a house there. I feel like that needs points. Yep, let's do it. And we get to discard the factory for now. I think we'll be okay. Right, alright, we're in a good situation. Let's go look at our deck. We can now get... What one is this? I think this is level 4, technology. We can now use these, so we can get tenants. Replace a random house in your deck with a tenants card. That is what we want to do. We probably want to do that 3 times immediately, to be fair. It's a really good card to have. You can stack it. It'll also put a +1 on itself. It is a lot more expensive than houses in terms of this price here, which is something to consider. So do we want anything from this before we do that? Expenditure thresholds can be good. If you have the means to replace any card, like the scrapyard which we had, or one of the other ones, like you can delete the pollution card. So you place that down and then you can add 12 on the threshold there. Same for this one. I don't really want to do that kind of gambling because it can be a bit of a pain. Or maybe we should. Maybe it's fun to gamble. No, we're not going to do that. I think should we take a skate park? I feel like we might build too many of these up if we're not careful. Do we have any delete cards available? Neutralize any... No. We really don't, do we? So we'd have to gamble holding onto a pollution card until something else came along. I think we'll do it. I think we'll give it a shot. Okay, now we can add a tenants without replacing our houses. That's interesting. That's not what we're going to do, though. We're actually going to do it this way. Okay, mansion. That's a good card. Collects points, +1 to self. Adds an estate card to pickups. But we actually want the scrap house, so we can try and delete that pollution card. Okay, let's leave it at that. We've got the 2 cards that we really wanted there. We've got our townhouse, so we can clear these with 2 houses because it's a 6. I think we're going to struggle to get the points up here, so that's probably the smarter place to put the townhouse now. We can put 1 to an adjacent tile, so we'll now get that up to 6 points like that. Terrific. Cheesy Toasty says, fun fact, Asuma only plays this game because on versus mode there is a cup of tea that appears. There is? A cup of tea? Don't remember this. Adam Creek says, hey X, what is this game? It's a city management, deck building, strategy... it's many things all at once. It's a very confusing game. Okay, right, check this out. So tenants here can be stacked. Ooh, look at the timing here. Okay, right, this is good. Gazebo there, and we've got 6 points. Right, now we're going to place this down. It's going to give us a pollution card, and it appears immediately, which means we can delete it from the deck. And guess what we did? We just increased our expenditure threshold by 12 points. That is the way that you play that card. Awesome. If that made any sense to you, that's a maneuver that can be tricky to pull off, but we did it very well. Okay, so let's look at where we need points. Oh wait, I can't select that, can I? We're going to focus on this tile here. So I'm a little bit worried we might struggle to get the points rolling. we've got a townhouse coming up. I think actually... Ooh, discard 2 cards. We could get rid of that factory. Let's see what's available again. We don't want another warehouse. That... I think I want that. I think we'll take that. We've got to be careful with how much stuff we add, though. Collects points plus 2 to self. That's a one-use one, so we'll just be heading towards getting another townhouse, which we kind of want. And that's actually brought our economy down. Uh-oh. When we get to this level here, we need to have a whole bunch of cards spare as well. I feel like I may have underplayed the economy a little bit here. I don't know. Anaconda says, is this new content? Technically not. Because the game hasn't been updated in a while, but it is if you're watching it for the first time, perhaps. What's the other question I just read? Jacqueline says, have you ever played Turmoil? I have, actually. I noticed that a lot of other YouTubers picked it up. I was actually playing it quite a while before I saw other people pick it up on YouTube. And to me, I really liked the game, but I just didn't think it would be good for YouTube. But it seems like a lot of people quite enjoyed it. Okay, I think it would be smart to pass on the houses, believe it or not, and the factory. So we're just going to snuff those cards for now. Right, here's our economy builder coming up. Right, double points on that tile there is kind of essential for us. The tower house will help us to... Let's put it on that -3. Helps us to build our economy. There we go, we've got 2 cards to choose from now. And we really need more cards like that. Okay, so... How are we doing? Oh, we haven't got... I haven't put anything on those 2, which is kind of silly of me. We've got a tenants coming up, so that'll help. And I think what we will do is put a +1 there. That's sorted out. And a +2 here. Okay, then an art house there will bring that up to 4 points. And we get to discard... from the build list, a card, which will probably have to be houses at this point. Okay, so we're going to put the tenants down here. It's up to 5. We can clear that with a gazebo, like this one. Okay, we are not getting a lot of economy cards in here. That's where I've made a really big mistake with this strategy. I've got a feeling I might have played this wrong. It's often how it goes when you like play a game after you haven't played for a while. You sort of forget how to balance things a little bit. Okay, so we can't really accept anything from there. I think we'll be smart to do that. Replace houses with tenants, since we need more tenants. The office tower. Let's take that. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's what we needed. Right, so where else do we need to start earning points? Right here would work with houses. And we've got houses next, so that's another one cleared. Maybe Park Square could go there. We should probably wait to play that. If you look at these 2 cards, one of them's going to get wasted. And I think it would probably be Diner. Yeah, okay. I'm going to put that there because I'm not sure which way around we're going to play these. We kind of need to clear the board quickly. The office tower gives us more economy. Silos gives us more economy. Got a diner in the restaurant again, but the houses are coming up, so I think I'm going to put that there. Yes. Then the restaurant can go... Do you want to do that? Right, and then the tenants can go up here, and then the houses back here, and we cleared it. Do I want to place anything while the tiles are moving? It doesn't look like we've got any options. Very cool. I am slightly worried at how slow we are building our economy. We need to transform this deck a little bit, which means we need to get very good luck on the cards that are coming in. Cheese Toasty says, how come you have no prisons yet? I'm not playing with the deck where you would play with prisons. Playing with a different character here. Let's put the sculpture in. Like, don't need to clear this immediately, but that's where it'll go. Get some tenants in here. Put a diner in behind it. Do a +1 there. Office tower. Let's bring that in. Right, so what did we get? Silos will slowly build up our economy. Is there anything else here? There really isn't, is there? It'd also get us to where we can have another townhouse. Does it replace a house? No, it just adds it, which I'm not sure I particularly want. What kind of game is this, says Yvelin? It's many games rolled into one, basically. Johanna Naomi says, got bored of vanilla Minecraft, I imagine. Why is it you do one stream of a different game and everyone thinks you're bored of, like, Minecraft? It's because I can't play on the servers. I was planning on playing on them, but they're not really suitable for streaming at the moment. Galaxis Gaming says, can anyone tell me what's happening? My strategy here is starting to slow down because I have not thought about building the economy as much as I should have. The economy are these points here. You earn them by tiles you place with the yellow numbers, and we're placing a lot of cards that have low economy. So the problem is our threshold keeps going up while we're not building our economy fast enough. That probably just made it more confusing, didn't it? You're now thinking, Jesus, Uma, I wanted you to explain it, but now I'm all confused. Right, let's start getting some points into this area. That's not the best place to put it. There would be. And we get to discard. Wait, we've got the warehouse, which is also a discard one. We kind of want to place the factory now, which is really weird. Let's get rid of the houses. Let's put in the factory so we get some economy going. And then we also want to place silos. So this is a ×2 points. We want that on there. We're now up to 7 threshold, and then the next lot will be 8. Oh dearie me. In come the silos, I guess. Right, and gazebo's probably not useless. No, probably not useless at all. Right, that's cleared in one go. That's terrific. So then we can put +2 on that. +2 on it again. And do we want the houses? At this point, probably not. So we'll place that and we'll get rid of the house. Okay, the diner's going to... We'll focus on the next row because that is going to clear that one. The silos will increase our economy. We can now get one more card. Office tower, more economy. Yes, please. We need that. We need it desperately. Randy Nicole says, whenever you have a question about another streamer or YouTuber, check that person's Twitter to find out info. Don't ask them here. I'm not sure to what that was in specific. Cheese Toasty says, you shouldn't overthink when playing this game, though. You will usually get to tier 6 cards before losing. Right, but I need to get to tier 6 cards and have enough economy to buy 3 cards all at once, because we're aiming to do something that's quite difficult. I appreciate you saying you shouldn't overthink this game, but I think if ever there was a game you should overthink, it's this game. Like, it's a tough game. It's a tough nut to chew. Like, there's a lot of aspects to it, right? Like, I wanted to get rid of our factory cards. I'm now thinking, actually, they're sort of keeping us in the game. Because we just, with the factory, just built our economy again. Right, we've got a landfall. That'll delete 2 cards from our deck. So will this one. That one, look at that, though. Look at, like, this gives you economy, but expenditure. That one expenditure. I mean, that's terrific. So, delete 2 cards from our deck. We want to get rid of houses. And we want to get rid of that restaurant, really. And we want to keep stuff that builds the economy. I'm starting to think we might have too many of these. Like green, we could probably get rid of. So we'll take the landfill card, and hopefully that will help us mould our deck. So let's try and not place that green, since we want to get rid of it. And let's place you right there. Office tower. Look, the landfill's coming up. Excellent. Okay, this is actually really good. Right, so now we put in a townhouse. There's no points where it is yet. Don't worry about that. I'm going to put our park square there. And we'll put our townhouse over on this side. Okay, there we go. Now, how does that work? Do we want to get rid of sculpture or maybe get rid of a diner? They're kind of powerful. I think we're just going to have to get rid of 1 card with it, to be fair. Sometimes it happens like that. These other cards are things we want to keep in the deck. Right, we sort of shifted into the middle there, which wasn't terribly smart. We're going to place it up here in this corner. and we're just going to delete that from our deck. Slightly unfortunate that we didn't get a little bit better than that, but that's how it goes. Okay, so the diner we shall place there, because we need to earn points there. We also need to get points to this house. And I think what we're going to do is put you there, and then give you some points with the sculpture. Actually, we'll put that there. Oh, that'll make a lot of points. Bam! Look at that! Then we can place our silo, get more economy. And then we really want to get rid of that card at some point, don't we? Right, do we want to clear the front row yet, is a question. I'm not sure. Let's have a look at chat again. We've got a drunk cow in chat. Hey, Major, welcome. He says, I'm playing Habbo Hotel. Jeez, it does look a tiny bit like that, I guess. Super Mega World says, what was the name of this game? It's called Concrete Jungles. Joanna Naomi says, the Junglified Hermitcraft server. Junglified? Okay. We need to get points to these two here. So if I put that there and put the green behind it, that's not a terrible move for earning some points. Hello, office tower. That's another great reason not to clear it straight away. That gave us more economy again. So we need to look at reducing our cards in our deck. There's no options there. We can, however, replace another house with a tenant. And it won't give us any other options at this moment in time. I think we're... Oh, no. I think we're just going to leave that. So the Art House Cinema next, which can give points to this. And then I think we need to look at clearing this now. Ooh. Get rid of the restaurant. Hi. Okay, tenants will go there, because we need to earn points on that. And again, it's sort of about, can we just fill in some more tiles around here that because we don't desperately need to clear all this with the free space. But at this point, I think actually, right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a townhouse in there, and then quickly place our silos before that gets gotten rid of. Excellent. Hopefully that made sense. I had to do that very quickly. Right, we're going to put the diner in there. Awesome. Now, I was thinking of clearing this with a card, but we don't want to clear this immediately. So we shall put our gazebo there, and then that's cleared. Right, we're actually starting to clear stuff really easy. I've also been earning a lot of hearts because I've been getting lots of point combos. Raphael says, Asuma, what is this game? It is Concrete Jungles, my friend. Professional Gamers says, geez, if you want to know the game, just look in the bottom left. It's on every channel, the game they're playing. Fort Miner says, you are very much right about the new Metallica album. I'm glad you like my opinions on it. Ollie95 says, hey X, how's it going with your driver's license, by the way? I've not passed because you can't. Well, after you fail, you can't take another test for like 6 weeks. So I'm still in the same situation of just practicing and waiting. Right, we're going to put this here. Then the tenants. Should we put the tenants there or the townhouse? I think we'll put the townhouse for now. Right, and look what's coming up. Some economy builders. How are we doing up here? That hasn't refreshed, has it? Let's build our economy. I keep pressing escape on that screen. We can discard... Oh, and a tower as well. We want to hold on to that. We actually want to place our tenants right now. And I think we're going to build our industrial on this side since we seem to be going this way at the moment. Right, so we'll place our silos here. Our factory there. 2 office towers in a row. Hello! That's going to put our expenditure threshold up. Bam! Or almost. Then this thing can go right there. And we kind of don't want houses at the moment, so I guess we could just get rid of the house for now. That allows us to put in another sculpture, which I will put right there. And then the silos can be stacked. And look at this, we're almost up to another bit of economy here, but we've not got a lot of economy building cards coming up. Those are the same as they would be, so we have to select this and replace a house. Bam. Go back here and we get 7. That's probably not worth the gamble right now. No good cards. No good cards, people. What are you drinking today, says Anaconda? It's an Ovaltine. I've actually sort of finished it. Ollie says, what? You have to wait 6 weeks? Yes. You have to... Well, I think you don't have to wait 6 weeks, but I do due to, like, where I am and what the availability is. Okay, that's an alright move. Where do we need points? Here? Yep. And behind it as well. Don't forget about that one, jeez. Let's put that there. We're going to need to start building points in that play. I really want to get rid of this restaurant. It sucks. Boo to the restaurant. Could put it there. It kind of works. And we've got an office tower coming up. We've got another factory. We're also starting to fill up a lot of this space, so we need to consider the pace at which we clear out this area. Right, houses, as much as I want to get rid of them, will fit nicely in there. The townhouse... Oh, do we need... Tell you what, let's place this office tower. Do we need the townhouse there? All the tenants. I think the tenants might clear it. Yep, tenants was the one. Townhouse for double points we will put right there. And put an art house cinema, which will clear one card. We don't want to clear anything after that. That's not the card to place right now. Let's put the tenants there. Office tower. Silos. Office tower. And then the art house cinema. Bam! We will get rid of the houses. Actually, no, the houses will help. For now, we will get rid of the green and the townhouse. No, just the green. Okay. So we could clear now. We could clear and then we'd try and put that restaurant down. I think. We'd also have to place some tenants. Or we put the townhouse in. Right, we're going to put a townhouse there. Oh no, wait, that's not how we clear. We have to get a... Uh-oh. I made a mistake here. Jeez, I've done it wrong. Just throw to the card to the trash man, Kappa, says Billy96. It's not that simple. You can't just throw a card to the trash man. I mean... Look, we need to get there and then have another free economy points. It's close. We got too many greens. We got too many blues. Too much of everything. I've done this wrong. I have done this horribly wrong, is the unfortunate truth. So we will put that there. Okay, it's going to clear everything up to here. So then we will put some good point collecting houses here that are going to need points from the tiles in front. Uh-oh, it is giving us all the wrong cards and we might be running out of space here. I do not like this. Let's place the restaurant here. Office tower can go there. Okay, right, finally a sculpture comes up. I know where that's going to get placed. So that means we have to place 2 cards before it. So where else might we want double points? There. Okay, now we can get rid of 2 cards, which will be the diner and the tenants for now. That means we get to place the solo here, and the gazebo will come in and save the day. Is it enough points? It's not. Good thing there's the sculpture as well, right? Geez, almost messed that up royal. The factory will fit nicely into that little space there. Fantastic. And look at all that we've done right there. Let's go and put our park square here. So we know... Oh, office tower. I could have placed it. Saved the tile. Oof, that was mental, wasn't it? That was very, very close. I Love Cats says, oh, what is this? This is cool. Yeah, it's a very cool game. I like it very much. Let's go and see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 more cards, and then we need another 3. And these kind of suck. So what skills can we use? That one we have to save. We could throw in a spectacular renovation, although that might be good later on when we're trying to get the 99. I think if I can't make a decision now, I have to... Should we go for bowling? It gives us economy, and it's a one-time use. Okay, that'll do just fine. Zoo. Draw 3 random cards, assign each to a deck of your choice. That's, Does that get rid of the cards? Oh, if someone knows, you need to tell me. Can we, by assigning it to another deck, mean get rid of it, like put it on another player, even though there isn't one? Because that, it's a double tile card, but we could effectively remove 3 cards from our deck with that. That might be a powerful move for us, so we need to keep that in mind. Let's put our office at the back here because we want to hold on to that 1 slot for as long as we can. We'll probably put our silos next to it as well. Okay, so we need to start collecting points. A diner will help that multiply. We're now looking for 9 points, I think, each time. And this one just needs 8 to be cleared, which means that gazebo would clear it. Okay, there we go. The bowling we would put there. Would probably not be a bad spot. Nice. That also just sent us over the threshold to 10. Jeez. It's not looking good. Actually, it's fine. Right, let's put that there. Let's get a townhouse going where we can give it more points. We need to get points to that one, like, quite desperately. I believe it's a tenant, though. What am I doing here? We got some more noises in my ears because I've been so engrossed in this game, I've been missing them. JG says, chat is slow today. It feels like the stream hasn't even started. Hey, slower chat, you can ask me more questions. Cheesy Toasty says, for the zoo card, you won't be able to discard the random cards that come up if you're on versus, so it is risky. Alright, thank you, buddy. It would be a terrible card to place then. Dan the Man, 1999, has resubscribed for 2 months in a row. This is half an hour ago. How engrossed have I been? Don't get a lot of time to watch the streams, but keep up the good work. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Remember, the stream's always on the second channel if you want to watch them there. Jork Scroon says, oh, nothing at all, just resubscribing for 8 months in a row. Thank you for resubscribing, and also 4 months in a row from the Bringer of Death. Jeez, the Bringer of Death is here, saying, GG, mate, I rate 8 out of 8. Amazing, 8 out of 8. What a score. It's better than 10 out of 10, isn't it? YKS Corp says, will there be any more cycling vlogs? Possibly, one day, you never know. I Love Cats is here, resubscribing for 5 months in a row, saying, I can't believe I'm subbed 4 months already. Hey, it's 5! Thank you for giving me something interesting to watch every other day. No problem at all, buddy. You do know I upload videos on YouTube, right? There's videos there every day for you to watch, if you want. Well, not every day. Sometimes every day. Anyway, back to the game. Joanne Naomi says, is it bad that I just listen to this in the background while I do other stuff? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's not bad. Like, how could that be bad? I mean, people have done worse things, right? Okay, we're going to put a townhouse there, and I think actually, we kind of need double points here as well. Yeah, we kind of need double points everywhere. There, right, that one's cleared, nice and easy. Forget about it. We can put tenants here, which will give us the +1. Then we need to start focusing on the next one where we have tenants. And we've got a warehouse and a silo coming up. We could really do a deleting a card, which we didn't have the option of doing. So we either pick a card like that, one-time use, 2 economy points, or we take a skill. One-time use, high expenditure, doesn't look that great. I think we're going to be forced to take a card, so we'll take the post office. Delete a card. The scrapyard is what we would like. We would like to delete a card from our deck. We will not take it this moment. Hey, that gives us a purchase. On top of giving us 9 economy. That's kind of awesome, is it not? Like, that might be better than deleting a card at this point. Yeah. Dude, that might be the card that we need. Do you know what I am saying? Okay, so this will give a +1. If we give a +1 there, we're going to clear it. It kind of feels like we should clear it sooner than later. If anything, what do I want to get rid of? Nothing. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. What are we going to discard here? Well, the gazebo will definitely clear it. Let's get rid of that one. Let's put our silo there, next to... I should have thought about putting those together earlier and put them the other way around, but whatever. Okay, so +2 to adjacent tile. That will clear the front area. So I guess we kind of want to put this here. And then the post office is coming up. We'll get rid of the... I kind of don't want to get rid of anything. Ha, that's odd. I don't want to do any of those. Right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put that there and then quickly place the post office in that spot. And that also allows us to get rid of 3 cards. Oh, what? Well, that sucks. What happened there? I kind of don't want to discard 1 or 3 cards. Jeez. Let's discard the post office. Make life simple. Is it still in our deck, though, is a good question. It is. It's still in our deck. Great. Are we going to take this? I think we're going to take that. By the way, with 1 more card, we will reach this, which means we will then be focusing on our end goal here. And 2 of them? Perfect timing? That might just be perfect. We can... Oh my goodness me, we are setting ourselves up for victory. Okay, you missed the chance, mate, says Billy96. I did. Yvelin says, this stream is just for X's amusement. We don't even know how this game goes. Yeah, it is a little bit like that, isn't it? Like, you guys ain't got a clue. Oh, I hope some of you have been picking it. Let me know if you've been picking it up in chat. We've got to be super careful here, by the way, because it may look like it's smooth sailing, but we've still got to make sure we clear these tiles. And that one is in danger of not being cleared. Right, +1 purchase. Okay, let's see what happens when we put this down. We should go from 2 to 4 in theory. Nice. And then we should go up to 5 with this one. Yes. Okay, that works exactly how I thought it did. Let's put down a factory. Cool, and we nearly got 6 cards. We are set to do this. I mean, here's what I've got to do now. I've got to save. Overwrite old save. Okay, now we go continue. And we can continue from this point, which is important because I've got 4 lives and I don't know how to do the rest of this strategy. So, up until now, we have been playing to get to this point. And I don't know when is the best time to execute this plan. I should probably now reduce my notes so they make more sense. Okay, there we go. We want to go over here and we need to get 6 seasons and a movie. Right, 6 seasons. That might be a good one to have as well. Give all your point collecting tiles in play +1. That might be something we use when we're doing the strategy. We need... Where is it? 6 seasons and a movie. Add a movie studio card to your deck. Gives you +3 purchases. What is the point of playing that? Is it linked to the next card that we need? It's a trap. No. Well, I'm not actually sure why we need that one. Observe this and High Society, the other ones. High Society. Where's Observe this? Is Observe this like a lower one? What? Oh, it's there. I think we need 2 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe something else as well, like a monolith. On column completion, +1 to all adjacent tiles. Should we just give it a try? I don't know what's going to happen here, peeps. We're just going to give it a try. We're going to take 2 of these cards. The Remy Avenue. Wait, it's locked. But we've got... I've been wrong all this time. Do we have to go all the way there? Oh, surely not. Or do we just need 1 more card? Let's find out because we can load. No, we have to go all the way to here. Oh, no. Or is it really that far? Jeez, that sucks. I thought we were there. Let's go to continue. Let's find out. 5 cards. Okay, so we needed to go another 3 cards. I jumped the gun, peeps. I'm sorry. I should have paid more attention there. Look, it actually lines up with the skill tree. I've only just noticed that. For some reason, I always thought it was when you get to these houses. Jeez, I'm so silly. Exit, no save. And then continue. Oh well. Oh well, we got a little bit further. I was getting all excited. We got a little bit further to go. And now we've got 6 cards to choose from. We are in good shape. We can discard 2, but we need to place our solos. We also need to collect some points. I'll put you down the front there. I feel like we may need that. Solos, in you go. +2 to an adjacent tile. We've got a townhouse coming up. Let's do that there. Put the townhouse in. And that's a good situation. How are we doing for picking out cards? That's like a one-time use that sort of gives you a card back because you get 7 points in a way. Remove self after 3 placements. Cannot link to other blocks. We're going to have to pick it. So, yeah, because we need to build... Look at that. That's a weird card. And then there's another food processing plant. And a tower. Office tower. We'll take that. We need those. Let's continue playing. I Love Cat says, geez, I don't understand a thing you said, but you derped. So, oh, you give me a derp face even though you don't understand. You understand that I derp, but not what's going on with this game. I get it, I get it. Yeah, we'll put the points there. Okay, now we're going to put another town. We need to get a townhouse over here, actually. Or better yet, tenants. Let's put you there. We're going to need tenants up here as well. Let's stack those together. Now we've got an office tower to build some economy. And then we've got the food processing plant, which... Where to put it? Like there, literally. And then there'll be another one coming soon as well. There we go. We now have 5 of those. Discard 3 cards. We could get rid of the restaurant and possibly the houses. And the place to put you would be down here. Let's get rid of the restaurant and the houses. Excellent. That card's no longer in our deck. Right, this card needs to go there. Bam! That put our expenditure threshold up to 11 points. This is where things are getting hairy. That's actually full. Wow. We filled it all the way up. Okay, am I smart to put that there? With a sculpture coming up, it'd be okay. I actually think the place to put it is there. No, it's not. It's there. Okay. I could also... No, we don't want to do that. I'm so unsure about what to do. It's crazy. Let's put that there. Let's get rid of the warehouse for now. Actually, no, I kind of feel like a diner might be not too useful at the moment. Right, so now we bring in the sculpture and we clear this one. We now need to get more points to that one. We could use the diner and the tenants to do that. Sweet. Now we really need to focus on getting this up to scratch. What building is this? Collects points 1. I've got a feeling we might struggle to clear this front row if we're not careful. Yeah, we're going to struggle. I don't think it's possible for us to clear that now. Uh-oh. Unless we stack tenants. That's our option. We have to stack tenants on it. Let's put in some more silos. Let's get tenants down the front. When we place another tenants on top of that, we'll be okay. So now it's getting a little crowded and hairy. And we can get more points. Sorry, more cards in our deck. +1 purchase. Not a bad idea. What we could really do with is a delete card. Okay, so this next card unlocks the next stuff. Dude, that is an epic card. We will take it. Okay, right. So the townhouse. Double points. We need that around there. Our office tower needs to grow. We've kind of got too many of those now. Our economy grows a little bit too fast. Got a bit trigger happy accepting those. Right, the incinerator is here. We could get rid of the warehouse. Shoot, that's not the best way for that card to come up. We have to use the warehouse. Oh, this game is so difficult. Right. And then the card that we have to get rid of is probably that one. Let's get rid of these 2, because we need to see tenants come through. Gazebos, houses. We'll get rid of a gazebo and a house. We can delete 4 cards. That's mental. We're only going to delete 2 with this. Only going to delete 2. I can't believe it. We have to place that there, don't we? Okay, let's get rid of a gazebo. Let's get rid of a house. Can't believe we can get rid of 4. There's our tenants coming up. Right. We need points in this area desperately. And maybe we'll place this before we clear. Not there, not there. Here. Right, that one's cleared as well. And then we get a townhouse in front. A restaurant here. Now we can place our office tower. It's all going good right now, it sort of looks like, doesn't it? Let's put in our diner as well. And then it's time to place the tenants down the front. Right, look at that. Well played almost, except there's not a lot of point collecting going on here. Right, we are now at the point, I believe, where we're ready to try the strategy and win. Ponybutt says, alright, the restaurant is about to open, so I can't listen anymore. See you, peeps. I saw the word restaurant. I thought, finally, someone is talking about the game and knows what's going on. But no, we're not talking about the restaurant in the game. Okay, so I think actually, no, I think we need to buy one more card. No, we don't. Okay, we're in the perfect position now to overwrite old save. We will continue, and now we are actually going to do the strategy, which is to buy 2 observed cards to get that, this one, no, that one there, and I reckon Monolith will help us out a lot. So here we go, peeps. We are aiming to get the achievement, and honestly, no idea if we're ever going to be able to get it, but we'll try. Okay, we get to discard a card, which would be the factory at this point. And there it is. Right, Remy Avenue and Monolith have come up. Okay, fascinating. Let's place this card down, get it out of the way. Let's put that one here. Okay. On column completion, +1 to all adjacent tiles. I don't think that's quite what we wanted, but if it is what it is, I think we want to place it in front of Remy Avenue. Remy Avenue collects ×4 points. Bam! Now this gives us +3 purchase. I don't know why it said we needed that, but we'll put it at the back. Right, that's literally it, +3. So now we put in an observatory here. Target to adjacent tile. Oh my god, it just went up to 52! Jeez, have we done it? Is this it? Do we just put that there and we've won? Oh, we did it! Where's the achievement? Where is the achievement? Dude, did I get the achievement? Where's Steam? It didn't give me the achievement! What? Why did I not get that? Clear it? Oh, you have to clear it. Okay, we've got to clear it. So now that that's there, we have to clear the tile. Amazing. Oh, that's so cool. Everyone's saying, GG. We haven't done it just yet, remember. We're going to struggle to clear the ones in front of it here. Do I want to really remove that 2 point? That's just the regular houses, isn't it? Let's click on it. Yeah, it's just the regular houses. So no, we don't want to do it like that. And then we've got to clear this tile. Oh, this is interesting. This is... Right, we can build up the back there, no problem. How do we want to get points to clear these properly? I've got enough lives to do it any old which way, but I'd like to do it the proper way. So that's cleared. We don't need to get points to it. All the wrong cards are coming up, to be fair. All the wrong cards are coming up. I'm just going to dump that out of the way. Okay, office tower is now full, so we'll build another one over there. The warehouse will let us get rid of cards that aren't useful right now. And there comes the tenants. We need to stack tenants down the bottom here. Right, gazebo will give us +2. I believe we could clear that immediately. No. No, of course it wouldn't. Right, let's get some points on that one there. Office tower, get out of the way. Tenants, right, that's going to stack. Yeah, we need a lot of tenants. So the sculpture has really just got to help us get points to that tile. Right, we're now up to 4. Office tower again, get out of the way. There might be some cards worthy of buying at this point, actually. Like, collects ×4. Oh, we already got that. +1 to old tiles. Give all your point collecting buildings in play +1. Thank you very much. Now we'll take that. Sweet, well that helped us out, did it not? I think if it did anything, it didn't look like it did what we hoped it would. Okay, I think we're going to have to put our ×2 there. And another one there. But then we got no way of giving more points. Oh no, they're tenants. Yeah, we have to wait for tenants, right. And we're running out of space fast at this point. +1 to all tiles is coming up. Let's put that there. I mean, I don't know if it actually gives you more than 99 points. I don't think it does. Let's also put some points down the front here. Okay, points to you. Right, Sol Grande. Everything gets +1. Sweet. Tenants, we can clear the first row. Bam, it's done. Right, can we do this without losing a life? We're almost there. This is crazy. This is what I wanted to do this stream, and it looks like we're doing it. We kind of... Oh, no, we could send tiles adjacent. We've got a green coming up, so we don't want to mess with that. Let's just put a diner here. And then we got a townhouse, which will double those... Oh, we've done it. There you go. Put that there. Put a townhouse here. Come on now, come on. Sorry if that made your ears pop. Jeez, I shouldn't have clapped so loud, so close. This is an achievement. Yes, I did it. That's it. We've completed the game. GG, I just got the achievement. I don't know if it showed it on your screen. But now I've got all 13 achievements from the game. Excellent. GG, people. GG. We did it. Amazing. Me and my book says I literally have no idea what's going on, but GG. Thank you for all the GG messages in chat. That's it. Like, I could continue playing, but that's kind of all I did play this for. We built our deck to do that, and we did it in style, man, without losing a life. Come on now. That was epic. I'm not going to play this deck out. I am, however, going to overwrite my old save just in case I feel like playing again at some point. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is Concrete Jungles. Do you have any questions about the game? Let's say you've been watching, you think you understand it. Put some questions in chat. I'll answer them for you. Maybe you guys were considering going over to Steam and perhaps checking out this game. If you like the look of it, I'd highly recommend it. It's fantastic. Let's exit out of this. I'll show you what the game has to offer. Campaign mode, which is basically like a tutorial, steadily introduces you to all of the different aspects of the game. You can play it with up to 3 stars of score, so plenty of reasons to play the levels again and try and do them better. Once you've completed that, you've got the 13 achievements to go for. Cheese Toasty says, yes, this costs around 10 quid. I think it's money well spent. I am well and truly happy with this game. Is it free to play? What's the price? It's not free to play. Then custom game will allow you to play a solo, which is what we just did. You can play versus mode, where you play up to 2 or 4 other people. Sorry, 1 or 2 other people. No, 1 or 3 other people? I'm confused. You have this as well, classic. Similar to solo, but with deck building removed. Let luck determine your next building. So all of that deck building that I was doing, where I was buying cards, that would be random, which is like kind of fun as well. Fidoki says, how did you get the building up to 99 points? I know the building gives ×4, but still. It's when it's combined with the observe this, it then gets an extra point and an extra point attached to it. So you get +1, +2, ×4 is 8. Yeah, it did seem to jump up way higher than what makes sense. But I think it's the way in which it does the math, I believe. So it's ×4 for 1, which gives you 4. And then I think it ×4 when you give it another one. So you go up to 16. But it already had a couple of points. So that's the reason why I think it jumped up so high. Mr. Gordon says this is a good game. It is a great game. And just looking through some more questions. Red Neil says, anyone know a good game that uses a bow as the main weapon? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like there's not too many questions then. To try and explain it again, I think we can actually load it. I think what happened was, like, you put down the tile here and it times it by 4, and then when you add a point to it, it then times it by 4 again. I think that's the reason that it jumped up so quickly. Sauce also says, so is there time for HC? Maybe the server stopped misbehaving. There isn't really, because as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to go on there and try and record the rest of an episode. Right, yeah, so that seems to be it. Right, I would highly recommend this game. If you're interested in it, Concrete Jungles on Steam. It's fantastic. If you want to get more of this game, I did a series of it on my channel that you can go and check out. Otherwise, that's going to be it for me this stream. I want to say thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed something a little bit different. Unwoven Rainbow is here, resubscribed for 8 months in a row. I missed that 5 minutes ago. Sorry about that. I was probably very excited by all the goings on with us getting our little score thing done. So yes, that is it from me this one. Thank you to everyone who subscribed and resubscribed, donated the stream. Thank you to all of you for hanging out in chat, and all of you that didn't. Appreciate you coming by and watching. And what we will do right now is check to see if anyone else is streaming, which is very unlikely, so there's probably going to be no raid. And what do you know? Who is streaming? No one. Alright, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.